Good afternoon, students. Today, we will study about the unit number 2 of engineering metallurgy, that material testing and characterization techniques. In this unit, we are going to study the two type of material or metal testing, that is destructive test and non-destructive test. There are two type of tests present, that is destructive test and non-destructive. Now, the meaning of the destructive test and non-destructive test, we can find out with the help of this spelling, that is destruction. Destruction means, meaning of the destruction means that we are going to damage the material and then we are going to test that material. Means like inside means we are going to break that metal and then uh, find out the properties present in that metal. That type of test is called as the destructive test. And non-destructive test means we are going to test any material without destructing it or without damaging it. That is called as the non-destructive test. Now, one by one, we can see the destructive test and non-destructive test of the material. Now, I will list what destructive tests are present for your study. That is first the tensile test, tensile test. Second is the compression test, shear stress or shear test. Then the torsion test. Then bending test, cupping test, and hardness test. Hardness test and impact test, fatigue test. And fatigue test. Means there are various type of destructive tests are present. 9 types are there that we are going to study in the syllabus. That tensile test has, we are going to apply the action force on the one specimen and pull it away from the axis or the tensile axis. That is called the tensile test. In the tensile test, we are going to find out all the properties of metal. Of that metal, we are going to test like tensile strength, fatigue, then ductility, malleability, all this type of properties we are going to find in the tensile test. Now, compression test, we are going to find out the compression power of the metal with the help of this test. It is exactly opposite of the tensile test. Tensile test. In the tensile test, what I tell you that it is nothing but we are going to pull the material away from its axis, and here in the compression we are going to push that material and compact that material from both sides of the metal. That is called as the compression test. Now, one by one, we can see. Now, what are the destructive tests present to study that we are going to list here? Now, non-destructive test. Non-destructive test is nothing but the we are going to test the material without damaging it. We can further use that metal in the production, or we can correct that material with the help of this test. Now, there are first test is a visual test. Visual test. Means we can observe the metal with our naked eyes to uh, to to see or to find out whether it is having defect or not. Now, second is a dye penetrant test. Dye penetrant test. Third is a radiographic test. Fourth is ultrasonic test. Magnetic particle test. And sixth one is a eddy current test. These are the six types of the non-destructive test. In this all this type of test, we are not going to break that material or bend that material anymore for to find out any property or whether the material is used for further production or not. We only test with the help of our naked eyes, with the help of any material, with the help of any chemical, and with the help of any rays. With the help of rays we are going to, or magnetic particle we are going to test that material. This is the diagram for the tensile test. Here the specific specimen is used to test the material or to test the properties of the material. In the tensile test we are going to test the tensile strength of the metal, the ductility, malleability, and elasticity, yield point, toughness, all these aspects, all these properties are tested in the tensile test. If you observe the diagram, there are two crossheads are moving along in the axial direction, in the opposite direction, and this this specimen is elongated from the from its gauge length. And here one extensiometer is placed which shows how much extension is happened during the test. Again, we can find out the engineering stress of the metal and engineering strength of the metal. Now, what is engineering stress of the metal is nothing but the, as we know that the stress is nothing but force upon area, but the original force or origin or the force applied on the specimen upon the original area of that specimen we are going to use. And engineering stress, the change in length dl upon change in or original length LO. This is the, you may say it is the definition of engineering stress, that the force, it is nothing but the ratio of force upon original cross-sectional area is called as the engineering stress. And engineering strength is what? Engineering strain is nothing but change in length upon LO. This after test, what is changed in that length? Suppose this is the change in that length of the specimen. Here, the L0 is converted into DL, and the DL upon the original length of that metal or specimen is called as the engineering strength.